my gosh, it's been a minute. I always do this though, so it's normal by now where I post and then I just stop and then I post and then I just stop. But yeah, I had a really good OP experience last month, and I've been meaning to like share my experience with you guys since most of my OP experiences hasn't been good. This one was really good. It was like almost like too good to be true kind of, but it was true. So I just kind of want to speak about that. Yeah, focus on the positive.
I've been wanting to do this.
Yeah. Okay, so in my last YouTube video, I showed you guys that I'm operating in a castle, and I showed you like some of the castle. And I think you saw like one of the kids who I was operating for. He was really cute and really sweet as well. But I didn't like speak much about my OP experience, and that's what I want to do now. So basically, operating was like really sucky for me, and like it felt like, you know, maybe operating just isn't for me, because after things have been let me just get comfortable, because after things have been like so bad for like so long, you start like doubting whether that is the path you're supposed to be on. And because it was two bad OP experiences, I was like, that's a bit embarrassing to like change families again. Like maybe I'm just a problem, like maybe it just isn't for me. But I was like, you know, I have the chance to be a summer au pair for 1 month, and in this month I can, you know, try my best with the kids, with the family, you know, really try and see, is this for me, is it not for me, was I just unlucky with my previous families and with the previous kids, like, or were they just bad matches? And maybe I just need to find a family that I like match with and stuff. So then I like took on the opportunity, and I was au pairing for a month with them. So in the castle, because I was au pairing in the castle, like I showed on my last YouTube video. So in the castle, it was me and then the three kids that I was au pairing for, the mom and the dad, and then there was the grandma and the grandpa, and then the aunt and the uncle. It was like all the aunts, all the uncles, their kids as well, and all of that. So it was quite a few people in the castle, but it was really nice. So in the morning I would be up, we'd have breakfast together, and then I would start my day. So I would start au pairing at like 9:30 every day, like start, and I would like play with the kids outside and stuff. And it was actually nice. Like I would enjoy playing with them. They were quite active, and I don't consider myself to be quite active, but I really enjoyed like running around with them, like playing with them in the small pool, on the like being on the trampoline and on the swings. Like it was really nice. And then I would like feed them, so for lunch. So I had 2-year-old twins, and I had one 4-year-old, but I like mostly looked after the 2-year-old twins, and then the mom and the dad looked after like the 4-year-old. So I would give lunch to the 2-year-old twins, and that was new to me because I had never like fed babies before. So that was new, but I liked it. Like I enjoyed it. Like I started to really like babies. I had to like make their bottles with like milk and, you know, all that stuff. I had to change their nappies, like their diapers, whatever. I put them to bed, well, to sleep for their nap, and then I would like chill by the baby phone to hear if they like wake up or not. And I would like go up, try to get them to sleep again. Yeah, and then after they wake up from their nap, they have a small snack, then they have their like milk again, then we play, and then dinner time, bath time, bed, you know. It was a lot of work. Like it was really a lot of work, because also the place where we stayed was really big, so like these 2-year-olds were running around everywhere, and if one 2-year-old decides that they like want to run into the forest and the other one decides they want to run in the house, I need to like be with both of them because they can't be alone, because they two, like what if they fall and break an arm, I don't know, like. And if they're in the house, like the house is really old and stuff, and there's a lot of like fragile things, so they can never be alone. And like we had a room where we could play in, and they weren't really allowed in the other rooms because it was all like really like old French stuff in the house. So yeah, it like definitely wasn't always easy, and obviously the kids don't listen like 100% of the time, but it was so good. Like it was so fun. Like I don't know if it was because of the kids, like if they were just really, you know, wonderful kids. I don't know if it was because of the parents, if they were just really wonderful people. I mean, I really enjoyed speaking to the mom and the dad. Like I felt like I could really be honest and like let my guard down and be honest about like how I felt, like with the kids, with au pairing, with being in France, with being on your own, like all of those things. Like I would eat alone some evenings just because the adults all ate really late, so they would all like have like wine in the evening and like sit and talk, and then they would eat at like 9:30, and I would be too tired to like eat at 9:30 and then go to bed afterwards. So the mom would like prepare my own dinner for me so I could eat earlier, and I thought like that was really sweet. And then obviously some evenings on like weekends, so I was only off on Sundays, so I worked like every day, like all day, and I was only off on Sundays. So like Saturday night I would eat with them, I would stay up later, yeah. But you know, I don't really have like much else to say about this experience other than it was like really good, and I'm really thankful for it, because I think with my first host family, it was just like they just weren't great people. Like I'd like it just is all, in my opinion, because this is not fact, this is subjective. In my opinion, they just weren't great people. And I spoke to the au pair before me, and she had the same bad, not great experience. So I was like, okay, it isn't just me. With my second host family, I don't know exactly what it was, but I think that maybe I just wasn't a great match with the kids, and that ended up leading to like so many other unpleasant things. And then with this family, I don't know, it was just, yeah, I think it was like a good match, but the mom was also like really interested in me, and in my like well-being and how I am with the kids, and she like made it like very clear that if I'm not doing well or if I'm struggling, I need to tell her, because at the end of the day, like I'm looking after her kids, so if I'm not well, then it's not going to be good if I'm with the kids. I was like, yeah, that's so true, whatever. So that was all really nice. And like when I left, oh, and we also went out a lot, so we went to like beaches, which was cool because it was my first time in like 5 months in a beach, because I haven't been to a beach in France, so that was really nice. We went to like Burger King and stuff together, and obviously like I don't pay for any of this because I'm with the host family, so that was all like really nice. And then when I left, I was actually so sad to leave, because they don't need an au pair like throughout the year. They only need an au pair for like they only needed an au pair for the holidays, because the children had no school and the mom and the dad was still like working a bit. So like when I had to leave, I was like really sad. Like I was like I didn't want to leave, because I was like, this is such a great family. Like like I've never enjoyed au pairing so much. Like I just want to stay, but obviously like I couldn't because they didn't need me. And I spoke to the mom, and I told her I'm like really nervous because like I don't know how the next family will be, like what if they aren't nice again and all of this. And then she was saying that, oh, you know, not all families are nice, and you know, like a whole spiel. And then I started crying because I was so scared and so nervous because of the bad experiences, and because I had such a good experience with them, I was like, I don't want to like let this go, kind of. But the mom was like really sweet and really reassuring, and she was like, if you need anything, like, I'm here in France, like, you can call me, like, you know, if there's ever an issue. And for me, that was also really like comforting and like what's the word, like assuring, almost, like, to know that there's a French family in France who I know, and who's kind of like looking out for me. Yeah, and then the dad like dropped me off at my new host family's place here in Paris, and we said bye and stuff. And I still spoke to the mom and the dad like after that. Like, we spoke in this week actually, because I went to Nice after that. So I had like a small break before I properly started au pairing now in Paris. And I went to Nice, and I just had like a small holiday, and I sent them a postcard, and they received my postcard about a week ago or something. And they like messaged me about it, so that was really nice. And to just like check in, because I was like saying like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like staying on my own, I can't cook, like what am I gonna eat and all of that. And the mom was like giving me tips and stuff, which was really helpful. But yeah, I just wanted to say that au pairing is not always bad. Shame, like, I know for me, like when I type into YouTube like bad au pair experiences, like so many things come up, especially in France for like some reason. And I also know people who's had bad experiences in France. Like, so many people have bad au pair experiences in France. Like what are you doing, France? Like, what are these Parisians doing? But I had a really, really good one. So if you are thinking of au pairing and you're unsure because of all these bad experiences, I think honestly just prepare yourself for the worst and hope for the best. Because like in my opinion, the bad experience with the host family is gonna affect you way more, because you're gonna like get in your head about things about like, oh, I'm alone, I'm like in a foreign country, I don't know anyone, and now you have people who's like treating you badly or not being nice. But honestly, like, you just have to be confident in yourself, and you'll be able to get through it like that. And you know, karma, like, you'll get a good family like I did. So yeah, and then in my next YouTube video I'll be speaking about my host family right now in Paris, because I'm staying in the city of love, in the city of, this is a good thumbnail. Wait, is this a heart? Oh, flip. Thumbnail. Anyway, I'm staying in the city of love now, so I'll explain how that is and how the kids are and how the family is, and then I can post real Parisian styled vlogs. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next week Monday, for real, like for real, next week Monday at 8 p.m. or at 9 p.m. and I'm gonna be posting more consistently, like, actually. So yeah. Found an angel wearing